right, so here's what I've got. I've got a skillet right here with 4 pieces of Canadian bacon, Canadian style bacon, okay? And those we're just gonna brown on each side. There we go. We're gonna go, and I'm gonna put these kind of on a lower heat so I don't have to pay too much attention to them. And then we're gonna start our Hollandaise sauce. This is the scary pot, although the Hollandaise sauce is a little scary too. So I'm gonna move you this way. Now, for our Hollandaise sauce, I gotta get that burner going. I think I have to light this one. Where's the lighter? Oh, here we go. Sorry. I probably need a new stove, but I'm not paying for a new stove. So there we go. All right, so to Porky, to do the Hollandaise sauce, here's what you're gonna need. I know you're going, it's a metal pan. What's up with that? Where's the Polish pottery? But I'm gonna tell you why. So here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a pot, and I only have probably a ½ inch of water in that pot. Here's what it's gonna depend on. Good morning, Judy. You need a metal bowl. And the bottom of the metal bowl should not touch the water. So FYI, that can't be touching. So that's why I only have like a ½ inch of water in here, and we're gonna bring that to a boil. Not a vigorous boil, but you know, a kind of a low boil. Good morning, Marla. Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna need 4 egg yolks. And just the yolks, which means we have to separate the eggs. Okay, I'm gonna flip my bacon, my Canadian bacon. See, just a little bit of brown on there. I'm gonna flip that. I didn't put any oil in here. I'm just using what's there, and it's kind of low. Okay, we have our 4 eggs, and we're gonna start whipping. Hold on, let me see what else I gotta add to the thing. I have to add, oh, lemon juice. We need some lemon juice. Hold on, I'm just gonna use, I bought a lemon, but I'm just gonna use this. Okay, I need a tablespoon of lemon juice in with our egg yolks. Yolk. All right. Oh, listen to it go. Snap. I'm just going to turn that off. The residual heat will cook it the rest of the way. Okay, here we go. I make a blender. You know what? You're hoping an excellent morning. Has to be a fat straw. Well, I guess I should have done that. You know, Gail, I saw the blender Hollandaise, but I'd never done it in the blender. Heather, thank you. I hope you're having a good week too. I'd never done it in the blender, and so I was a little nervous about doing it in the blender for the first time on the show. Although, I will tell you, the last time I made Eggs Benedict has to have been, I don't know, over a year ago. It has to have been that long. And part of it is just, you know, the time, right? Okay, see how it's thickening up? Can you see that? I want to make sure you can see. You see how it's thickening up? It's almost doubled in size from the yolks, okay? And that's what we want. So that's just lemon juice and 4 egg yolks. And we just whipped that. This is my Danish batter whisk that Joanne got me. Hey, Heather, did you get that vase? Good morning, Alice. Heather, did you get that new vase that she showed last night? Okay. Now, let me make sure. Sure thing and doubled in volume. Place the ball. Okay. Hold on. La, 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 la. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't forgotten anything. All right, here we go. Whipping a good time. It's a whipping good time. Okay, so see what we got? Now, we're going to place this. I'm going to turn the water down. It's boiling, but I don't want it to overflow. I'm going to place this on the top. I'm going to tilt it just a bit so you can see. And now we have 1 stick of melted unsalted butter. Oh, good, Heather. I'm glad you got it. Okay, so we keep whipping as we slowly add the melted stick of butter. La 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 la. And it starts to look like scrambled eggs. Just move it off the hot water just for a little bit. Okay? All right, I'm gonna stick it back on here just for a second. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. All right, and basically that's it. That's our hollandaise sauce. So, 4 egg yolks, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and a whole stick of melted butter. Ooh, hot sauce sounds good too. Good morning, 60 degrees. Oh, a few dashes of hot sauce, Tabasco. The recipe said cayenne. So I'm gonna do what the recipe said, but next time I might try the hot sauce. Let me do this. So I have the cayenne in here. I probably just, let me set this down. It says just a pinch of cayenne. So I'm gonna probably do more than a pinch, but there you go. All right, so I have just put a little bit of cayenne pepper in there, and I'll just whip one more time. I've never had this. Oh, you've never had eggs Benedict? Oh, it's it's one of those things that I only eat when I'm out and about. Okay, there we go. Our Hollandaise is fine. Let me just make sure. Just because it's me, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt too. Because you know me, everything needs a pinch of salt. All right, there we go. We're just gonna set this aside. La and da. I'm gonna set it over here. Okay. Oh, what a mess. What a mess, I tell you. All right. Now you thought that was the hard part, right? Nope. Nope. Here comes the hard part. It's right here, okay? I'm gonna turn that up just a little bit. Here comes the hard part. I practiced this morning because like I told you, I have not made this in over a year. Over a year. Because it's like a special thing, and so like I made it for a special, like a birthday breakfast. So I practiced this morning and made a huge mess. A huge mess. Bad Cindy. All right, so what we've done is we've got a pot of water here, and I've got probably an inch and a half in the pot. Good morning, Linda. And we're gonna poach the egg. See, I'm trying to teach you new things in case you've never poached an egg before. Has anybody, it's your Easter breakfast. Tell me if you've ever poached an egg. I'm interested. How many people have poached an egg or not? Say yes or say no. All right? Okay, so here we go. This is the way I do it. Hopefully I won't make a mess again. I open the egg and I have a ladle, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing we have to do. You need a teaspoon of white vinegar. Now, why you've done it? No, love them. Okay, a teaspoon of white vinegar. And supposedly, come on, there we go. The white vinegar helps the egg whites so that they don't just go all out. Although sometimes I think that works and sometimes not, right? Okay, here we go. Say a little prayer. Rod does it for us. I hope this works. I hope this works. Like I said, when you don't do something a whole lot, come on, open up. There we go. Okay, here's my egg. See my egg? You gotta have a ladle or a spoon that's big enough. Hello to Jessica and Cindy from Mikey, AKA Nugget in Mooresville, North Carolina. Never poached. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're going in. So I go down and then tilt just a little bit. Sometimes the whites go a little crazy, so I want you to be able to see in, okay? So I'm going down into the water, and here we go. I'm tilting. So in it goes. All right. So the egg yolks have got a little yah-yah, but I will keep trying to, this one has just gone crazy. I should have just left it alone. There we go. Go over there. All right, I'm going to do one more. Oh, that's okay. There you go. One more in there. Okay. Here we go. There. Hey, Sandy, good morning. Okay, so again, into the water and then tilt it in. Okay. Poached eggs cooks. I know. At least it didn't. This morning I started with a smaller spoon because I was like, oh, that's big enough. But the bowl of the spoon wasn't big enough. So I cracked the egg and I go to put it in, and egg went everywhere. I mean, I had white, and then of course the yolk hit the side of the spoon. It went everywhere. I dropped the shell because I was like, It was bad. So be glad we're not here. When you're poaching eggs, you see it's not boiling. It's hot in there, but it's not boiling. So what I kind of did is I brought it up, but then turned it down to like a medium simmer, okay? And poached eggs need to cook 3.5 minutes. Oh, I was like, why am I so hot? Because the burner was still on. All right, so here's look at that, yummy, yummy. I love Canadian bacon. Our Canadian bacon's done, so I'm gonna take this and put this over here. And we're gonna need some English muffins. The English muffins you're gonna toast, but the recipe says that when you toast it, we just have to wait 3.5 minutes. So we're gonna chitty chat just a bit. The English muffins, you toast them, but you don't brown them. Now maybe that's the hoity-toity. I know I'm kind of a wacko, Aunt Ellen. You're supposed to toast them, but not brown them. That's what the hoity-toity. So where did Eggs Benedict come from, right? Where did we come up with putting an English muffin and then a piece of Canadian bacon and an egg and then covering the whole thing in Hollandaise sauce? Where did that come? Heather, I know, I just like to, I want people to be exposed to new things and see how things work. And the answer to that is there's not a clear answer, because there's a New York story that it was started in New York because this Wall Street trader wanted something different, or broker, he wanted something different for breakfast, and he ordered, something like this, although it had bacon on it, so not Canadian bacon. And then there's another story at the Delmonico that it was either at the Waldorf Astoria in New York, or it was at Delmonico's. And the Delmonico story says that there was a lady and her last name was Benedict, although the broker's last name was Benedict too. So I don't know. Who knows? Okay, I think we've hit our 3-minute mark. Hold on 1 second. I need a plate and a napkin. All right, so here's my plate. I'm just gonna take a napkin and quarter it. So because I've got to drain them. All right, here we go. This is the first one with its crazy egg white thing going on. Okay, I'm gonna drain just a little bit I'm gonna drain as much of that liquid off as I can get. Yeah, this one's not pretty. And then I'm gonna flip it out on so there we go. Can you see? There's the first one. Now let me grab the second one. And this is the reason. You could use a slotted spoon, which would be fine, but I don't have a slotted spoon that has a large enough bowl on it. I had a big mess, Heather. This morning was not pretty. Okay, and then you see how it is? And then we're gonna flip it. So look at that. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Is the light too bright? Let me turn this off. Can you see now? Look at that. Look at those. So we've got an English muffin cut in half, toasted, not browned. Okay? We set that down. There's our base. Then we get two pieces, one for each of them, of our Canadian bacon. Ooh, look at that. Okay? Then we've got our eggs. Hold on, all right, we take our egg and we set that on top. Kind of not pretty. Go away. There. Okay. They're very hot, let me just say. They're very, very hot. Can I move it without breaking it? Hold on. I usually let them cool oh, it broke. Doggone it. Okay. Hold on. No. Well, I'll eat this one. This one may not be as pretty. It kind of broke. but there it is, okay? Thank you, guys. I like making my own egg McMuffins. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, now, so this is the base, but you know what we grew yesterday? And so I'm going to add, remember that I showed you my little greens? Do you remember from Hamama? And we started out with just the seed packets, and we grew these little microgreens. So I thought, and we just cut them. You just take a pair of scissors and you cut. So I'm gonna cut just a few of these because I thought it would be fun to add just another layer of flavor on our, and maybe I should have put it after the Hollandaise sauce. Oh, I probably should have, but I want it to stay on there. So there we go. Microgreens. How cool is that? Oh, Heather, I would love it if you were all over here to eat. Okay, so now I had made my Hollandaise sauce. You see how it's kind of thick? It's thickened up just a little bit. Just to make it a little more smooth, I'm gonna put just a little bit of that hot water in here, okay? Hold on. Just a smidge, not a whole lot, maybe a teaspoon, okay? And then I'm gonna give it another swirl. La 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 la. Oh, I needed my little gravy boat. Let me get my little gravy boat. I wish you guys all did live in Texas because if you, it's over here, honey. It's right down there on the bottom shelf, far left. If you all lived in Texas, we would have so much fun. You guys could come over all the time and we would have big lunches or big dinners. It would be so cool. All right, so now when you serve, you obviously could go ahead and plate up, or, because maybe some people don't want a whole lot of Hollandaise sauce, maybe they just want a little Hollandaise sauce. I mean, you never know, right? Hold on. La and la. So look at that. I'm using my little gravy boat, but it's got the Hollandaise sauce in it. How cool is that? All right, and so then we're just gonna pour. You ready? Can you see? We're gonna pour this lovely sauce. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna start in the middle and go around. Oh. And of course it depends on you how much sauce you like on your, because remember our egg is gonna create a lovely mess too. All right, there we go. I licked my finger, so there. All right, you ready? Look at that. Ta-da, ta-da. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna set this over here and we're gonna have a bite in a second. We're gonna have a bite after we make our avocado toast, okay? So stay tuned and we'll take a bite. And I'm glad you liked it. Welcome. Okay, avocado toast. This is what I was gonna make originally. Okay, I have 2 avocados because I like avocado toast. Covered, totally. Oh, okay. This is what I was gonna originally make because if you remember, I said that we needed to use actually swimming. Okay, that I wanted to use the microgreens, and so my first thought about what to put the microgreens on was avocado toast because I thought, oh, that would be so great. Oh, I didn't get a spoon. Hold on, gotta get a spoon. Here we go. And you can, you know what you can do. You can do the little crosshatchy thing, but I'm gonna mash it up anyway. It's fine. I don't need the crosshatchy thing. I'm just gonna dump it in there. Anyway, so this is what came. It's never too much sauce or gravy. There you go. Or cheese, right? This is what came to my mind first. Oh, you know what? I'll make avocado toast. And then when I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, avocado toast is not gonna take up that much time, really, because it doesn't take that long to make avocado toast. Especially the way I'm eating it, or the way we're gonna show you today. So that's when I thought, ooh, we'll do eggs Benedict, although, you know, wow, that's a lot. All right, so I'm just gonna take a fork and mash. Hold on. I guess I should have done the cross hatching. It would have made it a little easier because now I'm gonna have to go back and do that anyway. Okay. So I'm curious, has everybody had avocado toast? Avocado toast is one of those things that kind of came about when all the keto diets started. You know, when everybody started doing keto, this was one avenue where you could have a normal breakfast without, you don't have to mash it totally. Hello from New Jersey. Hey, Jennifer, welcome to Cindy's Kitchen. We're really glad you're here. Okay, now we're gonna need some lemon juice, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the doodah. I eat avocado with about everything. Okay, so about a teaspoon of lemon juice in there, pinch of salt, however much you like, right? No avocado toast. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna put some fresh parsley in. A lot of people use cilantro, but I know that there's so many of you that have watched that said, ugh, I hate cilantro. So instead, I'm using fresh parsley. Now, I will tell you that, so he's on a strict diet, I guess so. And now we're gonna add 2 secret ingredients. The first is gonna be some more. Oh yes, baking an egg in the yes, that's awesome, Nina. I'm gonna cut some more of our microgreens, and that's gonna add just a little bit more freshness. Look at this, because we can't just experiment. We have to use the stuff we experiment with. So I ordered the cheese making kit. Where's mine? Yeah. I ordered the cheese making kit. This is everything bagel seasoning. Oh, I should have flipped it, shouldn't I? Oh well, it's too late for that. So, you can use as much of this as you want. Because I use 2 avocados, I'm gonna use a whole tablespoon. I love this stuff. Love, love, love. Whole tablespoon of everything bagel seasoning. All right, that's it. So we're gonna give this, take that out. I'm gonna actually use my spoon. All right. La 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 la. And now for this, because of the keto craze and all of that, you wanna pick a nice bread, right? So this bread is let me find my bread wrapper. It's a 15 grain. This one isn't from Trader Joe's, although the Trader Joe's is better. But when I ran out, was right in the middle at the beginning of the pandemic, and I couldn't get any. So this is just off the internet. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, this is the bread I'm using. Oro wheat, whole grains, 12 grain bread. No added nonsense. That's what it says. All right, so here we go. Oh, so good. Here we go. And we have our toast. Here's my piece of toast. All right, so we've got our toast. We can be as heavy-handed as we want. And a lot of people do like a poached egg on top of this. And then, you need more than that, don't you? A poached egg on top of this, and that kind of rounds out the meal. Of course, for me, I would want some bacon to round out the meal, but that's just me. Okay, so there we go. I'll cut just a few more of the little microgreens. I'm gonna sprinkle that on top. Oh, look at that. And maybe just a little bit more parsley. La 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 la. Oops, not in a clump though. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Ta-da! No added aggravating husbands. Everyone has it now. Yes, Trader Joe's is the best. I will agree to that. Mrs. Dash works. Well, that's good. Okay, what do you think? Do you think it looks beautiful? Let's see how it tastes. We'll taste this one first. I'm going to cut it in half. Yum. I licked my finger. Okay, ready? Oh, so good. You wish you were here. Look how yummy. Great, quick and easy breakfast, right? That didn't take me 5 minutes to make. How would you do avocado egg salad? Yes, you can do it the exact same way. Add egg. You could add some green onions. But yeah, just add, if you added an egg, what a lot of people do is they make that toast just like that, and they do a poached egg, just like we did, or a fried egg. And they put it on top, and then they pierce it so that the yolk that runs all over it, and it's another level of creamy. Okay, so here's our eggs Benedict. We're gonna have to take a bite of that, don't you think? Oh, so good. I think I'm gonna take a bite right here. All right, so I always like hit it. Oh well. I got a serrated knife. Oh, here comes the yumminess. Whoops, whoops. Okay, so can you see the egg and so you've got all the layers on there. Here we go. It's a big bite. Pardon me. It was a really big bite. It was too big of a bite. I'm really sorry. This is like, sorry, the $20 breakfast. I mean, really. Eggs Benedict is usually between $15 and $20 if you eat it out. That's not cheap. And we did it. Okay, I gotta take a sip. Are you oh my godding because I took Monster Bite? I did, Monster Bite. All right, so there we are. No choking, I know. Last night on my Bible study, I was doing a Facebook Live Bible study on the apostles, and I took a sip of my drink, and then I started choking, and then I couldn't talk, and I was gonna sing. I did, poorly, off tune, but you know. It's under 10 in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Oh my. Burr, Nancy. I'm glad that you are there and I am here. Want to come visit? All right, folks. So look what we did today. We made an amazing Eggs Benedict. We don't know who invented it, whether it was in New York or wherever. I know. Or whatever, whoever invented it. I'm just really glad they did. And so now you've seen how to put it all together. It's not that difficult, and you may have to practice a time or two. But I wanted you to see how to make it. And then, of course, quick, easy, fast, like 5 minutes or less, is our wonderful, beautiful avocado toast. And both of these meals, we added, price. The price, not the temperature. Oh, okay. We added our microgreens that we grew. I can't wait to grow the hot wasabi and the broccoli ones. Those are next. And my cheese, I told you I ordered the cheese making kit and it's shipped today. Woohoo! So we'll be making cheese soon. Anyway, so those were our meals today. I hope you had a really good time. From my kitchen to yours, may your breakfast time be as sweet as you are. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.